I don't know what I'm doing, even trying to fix this car. But on today's video, let's go ahead and try the new rims out, the new to me rims. I got a 3rd gen Camaro, it's a 4th gen Camaro in stock. LT1 just pulled it in before we eBay inventory it. I always go over see if anything I might can use, and it has brand new tires and semi-nice rims on it. Now we're gonna have to run adapters on this car. There's no doubt about it, but they will bolt on. We don't need a ton of wheel at the moment, but we can at least get them on and see what they look like. The LT1 car, the transmission's bad. But look at these. Nice chrome 5 stars. With pretty much brand new. Take a look. Brand new tires. What's that? That's $600, maybe $700 value right here. Ooh. And I pretty much give $550 for the whole car. You know, that's how you make money work for you. You know, you can either work for money, you know, or you can make your money work for you to make more money, because that's what this car will do. It's an investment. You take and spend a little bit of time turning your investment, your dollars, into more money. And then it compounds over the years. That's how come I run an eBay store and do what I do, is compound money. Just like this. Somebody's junk. It was $450 for the whole truck. You know, I pot it out, make money for me, and it helps people out that's needing parts. You might ask, what's the jack point that I'm using on this El Camino today? I don't know. I didn't look under the. It felt solid. If we hear crunching, we'll quit. And I would say this is a full frame car, so I would say I'm on the frame. I would have to guess. Now, if we can get the back wheel up, we'll be doing good. Maybe I should get a tire to put on this. That was a piece of wood. Huh. I didn't think that's true. Or a jack stand. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get it up. He must not have these springs. This side ain't going up. So, it probably would. I probably could force it. I'm going to take this side off first. Then grab the other tire. No, let's do 2 at a time. Why not? I'm sure I can find my jack stand. Okay. I'm like a huge lot of feet off the ground. And that ain't working out. Let's just see what we got going on here. Well, I'm on the frame. It's a piece of 8x8. It should work just fine. So now time to take this big heavy Daytona. If you're going to use this a lot outside, buy one of these that's aluminum. Trust me, this is not. And it's a pain to pack. It's just one of them performance tips, you know. Buy aluminum jack if you're going to work outside and stuff. How's this Daytona's right here? They are pain. They are. Now, if I can jack this whole car up at one time on one side, like we tried to do the El Camino here, I have something. Just so you know, that's a tight fit to get that from the. I'm going to put an old school tire rim on it because this is a parts car. It don't even need a tire rim. I could just leave it like it is. But I like to have something on it so I can drag them if need be. I just had to see how it look on the F-150 because you got the adapter option. You know, we got Ford Mustang rims on it at the moment. And I don't think them can compete with these. This is a much prettier rim. On a side note, this don't look too good. Because I ain't got a spacer and these won't just bolt on. Go figure. The joys of this. And I don't know how I will say it with a spacer. Well, like about a 1.5 spacer, if I would have to understand this. I think a 1.5 spacer will do just fine. Not 100%, but that's what I'm thinking. So these won't go on here on the fronts, but I could put them on the back, because the back ain't got that. They got a hub here, which, you know, I might still need a spacer for that. And these spaced out anyway, you can tell by looking at them. Before you give me an opinion on the way these look on this car, these tires is pretty much free. They brand new, and the rims is free. So I think it'd be worth the investment for some adapters. But let me know what you think. Frame's pretty solid on this side. That's not too solid. Okay. Car's more solid than I thought it was. That's a good thing. Underneath. Oh yeah. Just some wide tires with this offset. Ew. Take a look. Pretty much 10. You can see the ones on my Ford we just put on. This is a 7.5 rim. It's 7.5. The one's factory on it is 6-inch. With about a 0 offset, I would say. That's what is in the middle, 0, yep. You can see the hub from the wheel would be right at 2 inches. Right here. Because once you get this wheel off, you go back a little further, because you know what I'm saying. Camaro looks like it's ready for a redneck show now with these 14 inches. I can't even spin because they hit the brake caliper, but I can scoot it and drag it if needs be. And the budget El Camino is looking kind of sketchy, especially on the cinder blocks. But I measured, it looks like a 2-inch or 1.5-inch spacer will be pretty good. Hopefully I can run them. Maybe 1.5 on the front and 2-inch on the back. Just have to wait and see on that. We got the engine unloaded. Hits here, 355 cam and all that, carbureted, small block Chevy. And I came out here with a jacket when I started this today, but the temperature just went crazy. It was a little nippy. Now it's like you can bake out here. But that's it for the Camino today. Hopefully you're enjoying this content. Get subscribed. Any suggestions for this car, let me know. It's a lot of work. We still need to remove the doghouse, clean everything up in there. I need your opinion. Solid engine mounts or, you know, the stock ones. Stock ones probably keep vibrations down. But solid ones makes the frame and stuff more rigid. It makes you think, don't it? But we are on a budget, and solid mounts is a little expensive when we can just replace the stock ones at a reasonable price. They actually pretty decent. I mean, they got 900,000 miles. This one's tight. This one, not so much. But you could run these. They don't look to be sagging. And this car's pretty solid. A little rust spot right there. It looks rough on the outside, but altogether this is a solid foundation car. Be good for a flame off. I'm not doing it. I'm going to enjoy it. That's what a car is for. Enjoy. You can make this a trailer queen. You can do a flame off, and some people enjoy it. I personally like if I hit a ditch line, because I'm enjoying my smiles per gallon, that I don't bawl my head out. I don't cry. I ain't too upset. I throw another fender on it. Yippee-ki-yay. That's me. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the rims, and what spacers would you go with.